Let me tell you a story about a farmer who owned a large farm nestled in a valley. The farm work was mounting up, and so he decided to hire a young farmhand to assist with the chores. As he began to interview young men, one in particular struck him as capable. So he asked him, "What are your qualifications?" "I can sleep through a storm," came the young man's reply. Though he did not understand the response, the farmer liked the boy and decided to take his chances on him. Several weeks passed, and one night the farmer and his wife were awoken as a violent storm came tearing through the valley. They ran downstairs to get the affairs of the farm put together. As they reached the door, they called to the hired hand, but, as advertised, he was sleeping through the storm. Angered, they ran outside. This was an emergency. The farmer and his wife didn't have time for nonsense. He started off for the animals, but could not find them anywhere. Finally, in desperation, he opened the barn and, to his astonishment, found all the animals bedded for the evening with plenty of feed and locked down tight. He dashed off for the tractors, but they were already parked inside the garage, away from harm. He ran to gather the tools. However, they had already been collected, organized, and stowed safe inside the shed. Even the hay and wheat had been baled and protected from the elements. As he made his laps around the property, he noticed every door had been shut and every shutter had been closed. His mad dash slowed to a walk, and then he paused mid-step, turned to his wife and said, "Now I understand what that young man meant when he said, 'I can sleep through a storm.'" Because the affairs of the farm had been arranged while the skies were clear, there was no need for emergency response in the midst of the storm. Each of us has figurative storms in our life looming on the horizon. The passing of a spouse, the threat of long-term care, inflation, taxation, or a stock market meltdown. Due to the current political and economic climate, many of us are worried about the future. Let us help you begin putting your financial, tax, and estate affairs in order so that you too can sleep through these storms.